Yes.
Okay, just continue. There's someone trying to call me, so I just wondered if I'm still audible. So, as I said, due to the increase in circulation and the continuous release of new tokens, the price of the target often fails to rise or even declines. However, because Pine is fully circulating, each additional consensus builder means the holding volume is diluted. As the number of holding addresses increases to 20,000 or 30,000, the average holding per person will become less and less, and the price will naturally rise.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Ravi.
Just, just,
So,
just wait a minute.
uh,
I just finish with some few points, then we'll continue. So also another reason is that Pine's data is the healthiest among all inscription projects. There are few projects that can exceed 1500 BTC in total circulation turnover, and Pine is one of them. The higher the turnover rate, the more solid the price bottom, and the stronger the resistance to price drops. This is also the fundamental reason why Pine can maintain price stability even when the overall market environment is poor. Pine has consistently ranked on the popular inscription list almost every day for nearly a year now. And even though there was a small hiccup a few days ago, its trading volume was still on the popular list, just not displayed. With Pine's high popularity and small market cap, there's nothing else like it in the entire inscription track. The number of Pine holding addresses has exceeded 15,000 and is still increasing. Pine's daily average transaction count remains stable between 50 to 500, and the figure has been maintained for quite a long time. In summary, looking at various aspects such as trading activity, sustained popularity, market cap potential, number of holding addresses, and transaction frequency, Pine's data is the healthiest and most promising. And now is the best time to position in Pine because after almost a year of consolidation, the strength and sustainability of its community have been have been tested by time. Europe is set to cut. It has already cut interest rates, and uh, this has signaled that the real bull market is about to arrive. Though we've seen Bitcoin rising, it has hit all-time high of $106,000. Uh, Bull market is yet to arrive, and currently Pine's price is at a low point, completely at the floor price. Positioning at the eve of a bull market can be described as having the right time, place, and people. Also, another reason is that Pi's supporters are starting to awaken and realizing the opportunities hidden in inscriptions and beginning to enter the market to own Pine. Last year, those who could understand and hold Pine were mainly friends from Crypto Circle. Now, friends from the Pi Circle are also starting to join. This timing undoubtedly marks a new starting point for Pine. So, these are just some of the reasons why we choose Pine, and I hope you've learned something and gained some few points that you can use also in other projects. So welcome, Mr. Tony. Maybe you can share to us a few points on how our listeners can seize cryptocurrency investment opportunities.
yes. Thank you, Mr. Ravi, for your shares about the reason why we choose Bali. So, okay. I hope that everyone in this place help me to say this by out, say this out, And yes, if you have any question related to Bali or story to say about the mining. Yeah, just share after my session. So you will get 10,000 of the mining token after this bite. So here we have our speaker like Mr. Victor Mai and Mr. Manuel Chen. They are very, like, yeah, they fully understand about it, the buy-in and the member of the buy-in community. And they also is my Pi network members. Yeah. So we work together here to grow up our page. So, okay, let me say about the next topic, how to seize the cryptocurrency investment opportunity. You know, this in depth the research and self education. So, first is the Russo to understand the principle and application of the blockchain technology. Many people lack an understanding of the blockchain concept and spiritual ideologies and characteristics. This is why the numerous centralized projects and policies schemes, masquerading as the blockchain ventures can still attract many people. So they persist because people don't understand the principle and application of blockchain. Those who seize early opportunity was mostly test service, either understanding the technology themselves or following those who did. So this is how they truly grasp the opportunities. The secondly, to analyze the market condition to understand the performance and potential opportunity in the different cryptocurrency markets. So why are the next few years considered as the year one for Bitcoin? So firstly, the Bitcoin spot ETF have been approved. Secondly, the Bitcoin halving will reduce its production. Thirdly, seeing the emergence of inscription last year, the Bitcoin ecosystem has entered a new chapter. So the future trend is undoubtedly Bitcoin dominance. Only by focusing on Bitcoin and its ecosystem can we truly seize potential opportunities. So of course, some may say that Solana or other meme coins are performing well, but most of these coins are just flashes in pan. And how many coins that were in the top 100 by market cap in the last bull markets are still in the top 100 this time. So in reality, very few remain, only a few mainstream coins like Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Solana. So along with few main coins and other altcoins, most main coins and altcoins can only survive one bull market, and some only last for 1 or 2 months. Understanding the major market trends prevent us from being swayed by short-term hype. You know. Additionally, we need to really recognize the risks associated with the investing in cryptocurrency. The crypto field is known for high risk and high returns. So only by deeply understanding and accepting this characteristic, can we reasonably allocate the assets and control risk. Many people only consider making money without considering about the possibility of the losing money. So this put us in the passive position, before investing in cryptocurrency. So we must ensure that we have set aside sufficient funds for family living expenses and emergency. So this fund should be completely isolated from investment so that even if there are significant loss in extreme case, it won't affect the basic living and necessary expenses, in the high risk cryptocurrency investment field. So you choosing the quality investment target is crucial. For instance, within the Bitcoin ecosystem, we need to identify the excellent projects. So the main reason I'm bullish on Piin is because of the people and community behind it, not just the technology or the issue problem. So while the characteristic like dispersed token and decentralization are prerequisites sign for the quality project. So what truly make the Python unique and likable is the people and the community behind it. So there are many selfless volunteers in the Pine community contributing their effort, and number of these volunteers continue to grow. So regardless of the market's up and down, they remain the steadfast in their commitment to the community, from online meeting and Twitter promotion to offline activity, consistently contributing to brand outside. So this is the core competitiveness that allow paying community to continually move forward. In the future, a project become increasingly numerous and people grow reckless. Only those who can calmly manage their community will stand undefeated. We need to recognize this point, understand ourselves, and understand the party we hold. Yeah, and to invest in the cryptocurrency, of course, yourself, you have to conduct the risk assessment. It's very important for you. Before starting to invest, we must clearly recognize our own risk tolerance. So you determine the suitable investment strategies and risk level based on the personal financial situation and the psychological resilience. Reasonable allocation of funds is very important, and choosing the suitable investment targets is equally important. So it's advisable to invest with spare money and not go on in, even if it's on Bitcoin. So as that wouldn't be wise, because the Bitcoin also the fluctuates, right? And can experience black ones event. The black one is when can you can lose anything. So they are saying that the short term is unpredictable. The long term needs no prediction. So the Bitcoin long term growth is certain, but the short term fluctuation are unpredictable. However, we must have the ability to pay the risk and as well as ability to assess risk. So we need to consider the short-term risk and potential worst-case scenario. Therefore, never invest more than you can afford to lose. If lost, you affect your quality of life, the family harmony or the personal conduct is not worth it, right? So this includes not borrowing high interest loans and ensuring that your financial security and other important goals, such as your children's education, are not compromised, yes, that's why you can see, just like I said, the risk assessment before you invest in any cryptocurrency is very, very important for you. You know, that's what for high in, of course, you can do risk assessment. You don't need to put on in the part A, right? You just yeah, depend on your ability, your capable to invest on the part A. Yeah. Maybe it's up to your assessment about the risk. You know. Okay, so how to achieve the diversified investment? So in cryptocurrency investment, the diversification and spreading investment are crucial. Don't concentrate on your funds on a single project. As the old saying goes, don't put on your eggs in one basket. You know, this is principle apply not only to traditional investment but also to the cryptocurrency field. So the diversification means investing funds in a different asset or project to reduce the overall risk. So through the portfolio investment, you can balance the risk and returns of the different assets. So this way, even if one project perform poorly, other may yield good returns, thereby reducing overall losses, on the on the other hand, so through the diversification, you can participate in more diverse projects, thus gaining broader profit opportunities. For example, the Bitcoin, although relatively safe, has the limited growth potential. Therefore, it's also appropriate to pay attention to and allocate to projects in other emerging tracks, such as Piin. So, which has a relatively low market cap but more potential for multiple growth. So, this includes the recently popular AI sector. So, for such new trends, you can also adopt a small investment with return strategy moderately and allocating the certain funds to participate. For investors with the larger capital position allocation can consider 50 to 60% Bitcoin